What's up, guys? Your boys are back. I'm Ryan, my man George.
What's up, guys? How y'all living out there, man? Shout out to the free thinkers, and of course, shout out to everybody that's been following us on Def to Radio, DEAF #2 radio. Make sure y'all follow us there.
And as always, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, make sure the notification is set to all. Your notification little bell set to all, so you're getting all our notifications. Up-and-coming artists, make sure you click the link in the description. We'll do about 60 seconds of your song in front of one of our up-and-coming videos to get you some exposure.
So clearly, we put the post up, so we know the motherfucking backstory, right? He got the beat from this guy, BVT. Is it Batman or BVT man? So let's see what's up, man. J. Cole, Procrastination. This is that betcha by golly.
Yeah, buddy.
You're the one that I. This is like
It
an old school R&B.
It does
feel,
have
right?
that kind of feel to it, right? That's
Boom, 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 boom,
yeah.
boom. Yeah.
Smooth as hell.
Yeah,
I love
you
that
can hear
shit.
it already.
Don't you dare run from it, there's no boogeyman, it ain't coming to hurt you. I think acceptance is somewhat of a virtue. To look your truth dead in the face without trying to escape the regret or disgrace. I write these words aimlessly, but not without hope that somehow I'll stumble on something that's dope. A clever little line, a thought to provoke myself in that listener digging for quotes. Hello. I don't even know if somebody gon' hear this. Got so many songs they get lost in the endless folders of the hard drive. I wish I was more
This beat
fearless.
is fucking crazy to me.
Yeah,
I
smooth as hell.
love this beat.
It's smooth as hell, dude.
This seems like, yeah,
so
man.
smooth.
Yeah, I think it sounds like somebody, because I really want to highlight the beat, because clearly J. Cole took, he's using this guy's beat, which I think is just a very dope thing to do. I didn't even talk about that. Like, I think it's a dope thing that J. Cole just randomly went on YouTube and used an up-and-coming producer's beat. So it's giving him a nice look, right? And it's just it's such a J. Cole thing to do. Like, coming in motherfuckers' living rooms and letting them listen to his album like he did on Forest Hill Drive. Shit like that. Just humble, man of the people, people's champ shit to do, right? But the beat, I want to highlight it, man, because this shit is slick to me.
Yeah, it
like,
is.
Super slick.
It's smooth. One thing I wanted to highlight here too, man, because we didn't. If you look on YouTube, there's a note. It looks like it's from J. Cole, him saying that, hey, you should put this on your channel, and this will serve as a thank you or some way, shape, or form to other artists out there that may be on the grind and maybe not have the look that other bigger producers may have. But you still have talent and you still deserve a shot. And I think that is beautiful that J. Cole is doing that, man. Speaks to what George was just talking about. It's just man of the people, and a lot of motherfuckers would have to pay for. I don't know how much a feature is for J. Cole for him to do a track, or excuse me, do a verse on your track. But I know it ain't cheap.
Salute to J. Cole and my man BVT man. I don't know how to pronounce his shit. Let's get back to it.
Don't you dare run from it, there's no boogeyman, it ain't coming to hurt you. I think acceptance is somewhat of a virtue. To look your truth dead in the face without trying to escape the regret or disgrace. I write these words aimlessly, but not without hope that somehow I'll stumble on something that's dope. A clever little line, a thought to provoke myself in that listener digging for quotes. Hello. I don't even know if somebody gon' hear this. Got so many songs they get lost in the endless folders of the hard drive. I wish I was more fearless, cause I just say fuck it and dump all the music for niggas that hate it and niggas that use it as fuel to push them through long nights at school, writing that last minute paper for class that's due in the morning, and I still relate.
It's so relatable, man. I hate to mess the groove up, man.
That's cool. Go ahead.
So relatable, man. Only J. Cole can make a song about not knowing what to make a song about and make a great song.
Make it dope.
Yeah, and make the shit
Aimlessly. Didn't he say that aimlessly or some shit like that? When we first were going to post that yesterday, I was like, Procrastination. I saw broke in parentheses. First thing that came to me was maybe that's what he's saying is another name for being broke is procrastination, because that leads to being unsuccessful. I don't know if that's where he's going, but I think that's pretty slick.
And I love the way he started that. To kind of tie into what you were saying, Ryan, because he said, don't you dare run from it. There's no boogeyman. It ain't coming to hurt you. I think acceptance is somewhat of a virtue, because acceptance oftentimes is just about accepting the pain. I don't know if people look at acceptance like a virtue, right? That's why he said it. I think maybe that could be looked at as a virtue, because a virtue is something that you hold in high moral regard, right? It's just morally sound. But if you're lying to yourself and you're not accepting things, you know what I mean, and you're not taking accountability for your circumstances, I do think that that's a shot to your character. I do think that that is a lack of character. So I thought that that was a really, really dope way of exploring acceptance as it relates to virtue, man. Yeah, dope.
And dump all the music for niggas that hate it and niggas that use it as fuel to push them through long nights at school, writing that last minute paper for class that's due in the morning, and I still relate to that procrastination for tasks, cause I need to finish this album. But hell, how many more times can I sit in this wooden pail down in that well and pull it back up with the hope that it's filled? Plus it don't help that I'm rich now, so that means that I don't gotta deal with stress of these creditors calling my cellular like that young rapper that don't got a deal, but do got the skill and do got the will to make it no matter how long that it takes for labels to see or a song that'll break and the rest of the world to catch on that he's great. How do you tap in the hunger when you don't got wonder about where your next meal is coming from? Maybe you feel my conundrum, or maybe the real is I'm so far removed from the struggles of everyday folks. My shit just ain't never gonna hit like it hit when a nigga was a little more closer to broke.
Yeah, okay.
But fuck it, the challenge be having me stoked. Throwing the talent, you gotta be joking. I push my salary up with these quotes. Now I push the Lambo truck down in the Ville, hoping I connect with something that's real. Part of me wonders why I'm even still holding on to this place. My mama been gone and my partners is straight. Right.
We could stop it right now. Yeah. Shout out to BVT man or Batman. I don't know how you want to pronounce that. Yeah, I thought he killed that beat. Actually, I love that. I know I'm gonna bang that.
That was sweet.
It's just kind of hard to not like J. Cole. Like it's just very difficult to not just like the guy and appreciate him when he's as humble as he is. I feel like this was a very humble effort. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like he's making this whole song. He took this random dude's beat off of YouTube that he didn't even know, that he didn't have to do. It's not really probably benefiting him that much. He can take anybody's beat. But he took this random dude. He can get all the $1 million producers, and he can get the works right in terms of production and mixing and all this other stuff. But he picked this random dude's beat. So I just think that speaks to him and how humble he is, and in his way. To me, it's his way of even giving back. And I just feel like that's just kind of what it typically ends up for. I'm assuming everyone. You know what I'm saying? When you're young and hungry, it's a certain way, but when you get to that money, what did Marvin Hagler say? It's hard to get up and fight, right? When you're sleeping on silk sheets, man. Yes, you know what I'm saying? When you were fighting for your life, literally. You were fighting for your livelihood. You were fighting for your family, and now that your family's good, he said his partners is good. My mama's straight. My partner's good. Like, so mission accomplished, right?
Yep.
So where do I find that hunger, that inspiration from? He said, how many more times can I send this wooden pail down in that well and pull it back up with the hope that it's filled? Mm-hmm. How many times can I could take my pen out, man, dig deep and be in the lab trying to come up with concepts or ideas or whatever to make the best art possible when I feel like I'm content, you know? So, and I just love that he's looking for constantly pushing himself, regardless of what level he's at. He seems to be constantly pushing himself to try to find inspiration. So I think that this is an inspiring song about looking for inspiration, and it's such a leader move, right? I think Ryan said during the song, Ryan was saying like, yo, more people might jump on this bandwagon because it's a sort of a visionary type of move. Mm-hmm. I think someone said A$AP Rocky did this in the comments or something like that a while back. No disrespect to A$AP Rocky, but someone literally at the top of rap hits a little different. We're talking about a juggernaut of rap, man. You know what I mean? That could sell out stadiums or something like that, doing something like this and saying, man, I'm not too good. You know what I mean? Or too Hollywood or whatever to kind of jump on some beat that I think is dope. Fuck it. What happened to just doing something for the love of it, right? And love for the craft and just appreciating dudes who get busy regardless of their status. Yeah. And I just think that that's a beautiful thing, man. And it's one of the main reasons why, man, a big reason why people love J. Cole and they're diehard J. Cole fans, because he's so relatable, he's so real, so down to earth. And I just think that this was just, and it's on top of that, this was just well done. It was just a very well-written song. an introspective song about kind of where he's at en route to what I think, because he said something about finishing an album, working his way towards finishing an album. Super dope, man. Shout out to J. Cole, man.
Yeah, man. And shout out to the producer, man. He has like a Batman type of avatar with his name. So I don't
Batman?
know. Yeah, I don't know how you pronounce it. But J. Cole's been where you been, my man. He's like, I've been where you been. So here's an olive branch, because I think you're dope. This is dope what you did. Here's what here's what I could do to kind of help you. Let's put it on your channel. I don't know what the back end looks like as far as, I don't know if he wanted anything in return, but I think that that's beautiful because J. Cole is almost putting himself in this producer's shoes, right? This up-and-coming artist, up-and-coming rapper or producer. I don't know if he does both. And talking about his own trials and tribulations of being on top. When you've tasted so much success, man, it's hard to stay on top.
You got to constantly create new goals and new plateaus, man. Because I would imagine if J. Cole, when he was coming up, he probably was just like, yeah, man, I just want to be a famous rapper. I want to make classic music that people love. I want to be one of the greats. Well, man,
now what?
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, now
right?
what?
You know what I'm saying?
Now what? You got to have stretch assignments for yourself to kind of keep yourself motivated, man. So I think that is kind of what he really did a great job illuminating in this whole song, man.
It's just real. Love it.
Yeah. Well, fuck it. I accept the challenge, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I love what I do, and this is still something I got. I think, what did he say in the off season? I can't remember the song, but basically he was saying that there's so much more that he has to give, and he's back in the lab and he's trying to reinvent himself, man.
Doing
so
writing drills and shit like
man,
that.
that's beautiful, man. Shout out to Bav Man or BVT Man or whatever the case may be for the beat, man. I think that's super dope, man. I can't wait to see what else is next.
We waiting to see what Cole cooks up with this album, though. Y'all know we gonna get on that album. That's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm George. That's Ryan. Lost in Vegas.
We out.